And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Chicago Cubs.
About to get started here. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Shota Imanaga. What do you have on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the grab, one down. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Crow Armstrong should have it. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. Machado, a former All-Star. Over 1,000 runs batted in his career. A former first-round pick back in 2010. That is upstairs for ball one. Two outs, base is empty. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. That misses the zone. Ball 3. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Nestor Cortez Jr.
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
Michael Busch, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground, and that goes foul. Got him looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. And that misses. And that's ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already
right
is
fielder,
bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Kyle Tucker in the box now. Takes strike one.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Suzuki leads off first with 1 away. Line and a base hit into right. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lifted into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
First and second, 1 out. Carson Kelly now at the plate. And that is out of play.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that one is inside. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. And the Cubs have the lead now. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen.
Now pitching for
Jeremiah Estrada gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That's in there. That's strike one.
0-1.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Late with the swing there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
0-2.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just off the inside edge.
Ball.
Right through there. Got him. 2 away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Ian Happ stands in now and watches strike one. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting 7. The
Hitter's
center
corner now.
Corner.
And that one is downstairs. 1-0. And there's a ball. Next offering is fouled back. ground ball right side, and that's just foul. This one in the air right field. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Laureano settles under it and makes the catch. And that ends the inning. So the Cubs get 3 on this blast. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. The Padres in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Shota back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Tracks it down for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ramon Laureano, the next to hit, takes outside. Fought off foul. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. On the ground. Corner. Throws to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Daniel Palencia up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. 2 outs and a runner at third. And Laureano in scoring position.
Ball 1.
Outside
Ball 2.
low. 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Got him swinging. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cubs 3 and the Padres nothing. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the second. Swanson digs in. You're talking about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Got him looking for the K. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Matt Shaw digs in now, and he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball.
Boog, and the one thing about that is Speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And the slider just misses. Next one misses, and the count is filled up.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Now batting.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Michael Busch will hit next. Led off the game with a strikeout. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
And a big swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off it.
Runner on the go. Rip to third. Safe at second. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter,
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Here's Kyle Tucker. And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move.
Now pitching for
Yuki Matsui takes over on the mound.
Number 1.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
That's too low. Ball one.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And that one clips the corner. Shaw, the runner at third. Suzuki at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Bounce to the right. He steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Brad Keller.
And he's got a nice lead
Now
to work with, so he should
Cubs,
come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Brad
Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
Keller. Leading off for the Padres, the shortstop, Jake Cronenworth.
Well struck right field. That one opts against the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right
the
there.
catcher,
Nice
Freddie.
line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Fermin getting ready to hit. Line drive. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Runner scores from second as they get one back. It's an RBI single. It's 4-1.
Now batting, right fielder Fernando Tatis.
Back to the top of the order now. Digging in, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Tatis blasts one out. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brad Keller will depart, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Daniel Palencia comes on trying to close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Luis Ariz stands in. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. And fouled off.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Pitch misses there. Gonna count 1-2. Fastball is outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now Machado up here. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a drive deep right field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're
fielder,
seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Gavin Sheets. Fly to left his first time. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss as he was late.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
The 1-1. And that one got a piece of him.
That got him.
2 on, 1
The
out.
left fielder,
Here's
number
Ramon
5,
Laureano.
Ramon
Doubled in his first
Laureano.
AB. Tap foul at the plate. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Almost got him.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And now Ryan O'Hearn swinging a foul out of play. And that is out of play. Machado over at second. Sheets on at first with 2 down. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The Padres down to their final strike. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a ground ball. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Cubs hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, 3-inning games are pretty exciting, and this one did not disappoint. Tons of offense, but it came down to just 1 run. This was a wild one.